that'll be a person that's writing for that person that is writing the name code.
Good morning, sir.
And your name is?
My name is Edwin Musto.
Okay, and you are from where?
I'm from a place called Kawarau in New Zealand.
New Zealand, wow, that's a long way away.
Yes, it is. It's a half a world away, sir.
I love New Zealand. Never been there, but I would love to go there.
It's a great country, sir.
Yes,
and we'd welcome anybody that's traveling out there anytime. It's a beautiful little country.
All right, now how did you get on Run for the Wall?
Well, sir, this is my second Run for the Wall. I did Run for the Wall last year in 2016. In 5 years before that, I was doing research. I was busy writing a book on my family name, and I stumbled upon the virtual Veterans Memorial Wall on the internet, and I discovered a man's name of Richard Frank Musto, and he has the same family name as I have, and I didn't think much of it at the time. And about 10 days later, I discovered the website for Run for the Wall. And there and then I decided I'm going to do the Run for the Wall in the honor of Richard Frank Musto. So 5 years later, in 2016, I did my first Run for the Wall. And this year I'm back and on the ambassador team for Run for the Wall.
Great. That's quite a story. We all ride for those who can't, and in memory of and in honor of those who have fought for our country. But interestingly enough, it is your country, but not really.
Yes, sir. Well, a strange story is that I'm actually originally South African, and I served in the South African Defence Force from 1980 to 1982. And I've lost some friends in conflict. We had a conflict on the Southwest Africa, the then Southwest Africa, which is now Namibia and Angola border. And I've lost a family member there. I've lost some friends there. And being a veteran, I have a passion for veteran affairs, and and I continually think of people that have gone before us, that we can have these freedoms. And I believe these freedoms we have worldwide because of what's happened in conflicts. And as a South African and now as a New Zealander, we are allies of America. So I'm very passionate. The other thing is, sir, every day on my Facebook page, every single day, I have a calendar of Vietnam veterans, and every day of the year, I post a post on my Facebook page of a veteran that was killed in action on that specific day. So I'm thinking of Run for the Wall and veterans on a daily basis.
Absolutely. The ultimate service. Absolutely ultimate service.
Hell yes, sir. And I'm very passionate about it, and I'm very honored that I get accepted by the Run for the Wall family to be able to do this. This is one big family, sir, and it's you can read about it on the internet and watch the videos, but until you've done Run for the Wall, you don't realize what a big mission this is. And yes, it's a mission, because we ride for those who can't.
Absolutely. Edwin Musto from Auckland, New Zealand. You have your wife with you too.
Yes, this year I have my wife with me. She heard about it. Well, she hears about it from me daily, and when I decided to come over this year, she decided to come with. So, and a very strange story, because as a first-year rider, you're normally an FNG, a fine, nice gal, or fine, nice guy, but there's another terminology for that, but we can't put that on air. And normally, as an FNG, you can't ride in a leadership position or any job position, but I think it's history in Run for the Wall, because she's a FNG and also an ambassador for Run for the Wall in her first year. So we're very, very honored.
That's how accepting and all-inclusive it is.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, and thank you for your service, and thank you for your dedication too as well.
Thank you, and thank you for the interview, sir. God bless America.
Thank you. All right, just a few of the people that we see here for our Run for the Wall.
We'll have Colonel San Roman that has a few words to say to us. Colonel?
Thank you. Good morning and welcome to the Run for the Wall riders and support teams. I was asked by the independent riders to give a talk this morning. Dale R. Ruiz and Chester M. Ovnen, Charles McMahon and Darwin Judge. What do these names have in common? Dale R. Ruiz and Chester M. Ovnen were the first Americans killed in action in Vietnam, July 8, 1959. Charles McMahon and Darwin Judge were the last Americans killed in action in the Vietnam War, April 29, 1975. Between them, there were 58,208 more brothers and 8 sisters killed in the war. 58,220 Americans who paid the ultimate sacrifice serving their country. 58,220 people who did not achieve their life goals and dreams, cut down many in the prime of their lives, never to achieve their dreams, never to see their children grow up, become grandparents, and bounce their grandchildren on their knees. One such casualty, my friend John O. Rutger, flight engineer, killed in action when our hooch took a direct hit from a 122 millimeter rocket 11 hours before the ceasefire. His dream was to buy an AMC Javelin and drag Maine in his hometown of Kilgore, Texas. His dreams never realized. And what of the 1,614 missing in action from the Vietnam War? Their families looking for closure. Men like Captain Roy F. Townley, whose Air America C-123 provider was shot down over Laos December 27, 1971. His wife and family still wondering about his fate. That brings us to why we are here today. Run for the Wall. The trip is a 10-day ride from Ontario, California to the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C., where the run officially ends. Their mission is to promote healing among all veterans and their families and friends, to call for an accounting of all prisoners of war and those missing in action, to honor the memory of all those killed in action from all wars, and to support our military personnel all over the world. Much the same as my own Peace and Remembrance March to the Memorial in Angel Fire. A truly worthy and needed mission. Their motto, "We ride for those who can't," exemplifying the worthiness and duty of their mission. We are lucky here in Raton to provide support to this most honorable mission. Run for the Wall riders and support teams, we salute you for taking part in this most worthwhile mission. Godspeed. May the skies be blue. May your roads be safe, and may you have a prevailing wind on your journey. God bless you, and God bless America.
I'd like to thank all of you from Raton for this warm welcome we get every year. We'll see you next year.